Live at ProMotion Studios in Market Square. The fall will launch in the blood room. Blood Butcher. Prepare to do battle with the ancient enemy. The machine that bleeds. I know you live that long eternity. Within my creation, there's a deal on a mystery. When a war believes of sensation. heard before. My mortal ears prepare to do battle with the Mind Eater. So God is today. Now you take the money. Being many running again. Never run of bloody so good.
Feel the lights slip away.
Mortal kings on my brain. Dragging up the skull. How makes the mind the taste will go. It will satisfy. I see yellow tides. Mind Eater. Mind Eater. You thought you were so much better. What's a king, now a beggar. All of those nothing today. Now you taste the thing. I thought it still looked at me. Your blasphemy the remedy.
We are Blood Butcher, and we play blood fucking metal!
For the lullaby of Locust.
shaving on the bed. Let's turn this metal down.
So welcome to the ProMotion live session interview portion. Today we have Blood Butcher. How you guys doing?
What he said.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
All right. So I got a question. How'd you find these two new guys in your band, huh?
Well, first,
Facebook. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I had to chase him down for 2 weeks. He was very evasive.
Which one?
And
Both.
Well, this one, it just took a hot dog and a cat trap, and it was easy. The rest is history. But this guy, had to chase him across the interstate for 2-3 weeks, and he just kept covering himself in mud to lose my scent. But didn't work. We really started to hit it off when I threw the potato bag over his head, and we just took him out in the middle of nowhere and put a guitar in his hand, and we were just like, join our band or die.
Check out his TikTok to see the footage of that.
Perfect.
Real.
Well, I gotta
story.
say, you guys opened for Tala recently. You guys were slamming it, man.
Thank you.
Seriously,
Thank you.
Out of all the years of you all working with ProMotion thus far, I was like, yeah, these guys are rocking. Now I must say, you guys have been doing a lot of stuff outside of Knoxville, and trying to get out of here. Where have you guys been playing?
North Carolina, Indiana, and then just mostly the cities outside of Knoxville, trying to create a spider web, play there a few times, get like some fan base going, and then spread outward.
What's been your favorite show with the best crowd response you played at thus far outside of this area?
Probably Indiana.
It's going to be Indiana, that's for sure.
We played the Black Circle, and that crowd was awesome.
Yeah, who'd you guys play with? Or what kind of bands you been playing with?
Lots of death metal, some deathcore.
Thrash metal.
Yeah, just not been playing with many theatrical bands. That would be really fun to do, but just a lot of death oriented.
The folks we played with in Nashville were probably the most theatrical we've been with.
That's true.
Far.
That was like goth metal.
Yeah.
Second Salem and Archangela.
We're gonna be playing another goth metal show in Indiana on August 8th, I think. The flyers
say
up on our
something.
socials.
Sean, you look like you're bleeding from your eyeballs.
A little bit, yeah. As they say, I've been looking dead as fuck. 247-365.
Can't
You heard that straight
fellow
from
bleeding.
the source, live and direct.
Yeah, perfect. So you guys are working on a new record. How's that going? I know you were working on a new record. Now you have an EP coming out. How's all the recording going?
Swimmingly.
We're waiting for a date to get in the studio. We have a little more than half of it done being written now, and then we'll have it hopefully done by the early fall, maybe end of the year.
Nice. And how many songs are on that?
It will be 4 plus the little interlude bits that we throw on, plus maybe a hidden track.
If it says anything about the process and how we've been working together, with the last song we finished up, we went in with some lyrics and a kind of an idea and walked out that day with pretty much a new song.
So what is the writing process like for Blood Butcher? Since you got two new cats with you, obviously I had to learn the old stuff. So you guys keep on moving. But what's the new writing process with all of you all?
So we usually start with Griff's lyrics, and then we'll go for like a vibe of the song. It's like, okay, is this one gonna be like more thrashy? Is this one gonna be more brutal?
So is Griff just like screaming into a microphone while you guys are like trying to figure out what to play to it?
Mostly
It's more like I'll write like a set of lyrics, and I'll be like, okay, I was thinking like we could maybe go like da 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 da, and then Austin and Corey will be like, okay, let's try ba 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 ba, or and it just sort of sounds just like that too.
So usually when they hand it to me and then I say, well, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, but we're just going to start hitting things until something sounds good, and then you piece it together like Legos.
You're the drummer, that's your
my favorite.
Exactly.
Yeah, we just
it's pretty
go
banging,
in with
like
some
I
bits
say.
and bobs, come out with the whole thing.
Nice. So what do you guys try and do this next year? What's the goal here? What do you guys want to go do? I know you guys said you're looking for a potential record label. That's a record label deal or some kind of music distribution or anything out of that realm. I mean, what else? I mean, what are you guys inspiring?
We definitely want to have a full tour. We want to have another release to come out first, so probably EP, and then with that EP tour with the new material, and hopefully to get a record label would be awesome. That would help us distribute it.
Got anyone in mind that you guys are looking at?
I would love Metal Blade or Nuclear
Metal
Blast.
Blade, Nuclear
awesome.
Blast Records.
Relapse Records.
Okay, cool. Well, we're coming for you. That's the goal, right? What else is new in your world? I mean, like you got a record, you got a new EP coming out. You guys have been touring outside of Knoxville, opening with other bands. You've been in Nashville, Indianapolis. Where else did you guys go?
Boone, North Carolina. Lee Snack Bar.
Mostly just Indiana and North Carolina is where we're focusing right now.
We had some things lined up in Atlanta, but
it fell through.
pretty
Atlanta's
much
hard
last
town.
minute.
And then we're trying to get into Kentucky right now, Lexington, Louisville area, like London, Kentucky, just
Ohio.
all the surrounding states immediately outside of Tennessee.
Fantastic. Well, where can people find you all?
Instagram is where we're most active. We post our stories several times a day, 2 or 3 posts a week. Same for Facebook. We're pretty active on Facebook. Me and Austin both are dabbling on TikTok, just funny bits behind the scenes, and Spotify is the main place we have our music up at.
Now, last time I checked, your Spotify numbers were pretty high.
Hoping to get them higher. But
Yeah.
we're grateful for
Little by
what we
little.
have.
Yeah.
Nice.
If there was one thing we could say that we want to change throughout the years, bottom line, bigger, better, more. I think
Yep.
everybody can
We're
agree
always
with that.
looking.
Sure.
More theatrical,
break our
more
limits.
blood.
Yeah, so what's up with the theatrics? I mean, you guys obviously are now including more stage props, and Griff is always looking Griff-like.
We're looking to do more stuff, crowd engagement, like stuff that we can do that's like a bit that gets the crowd involved. Like, no one wants to go to a show and stand there bored.
We want every single Blood Butcher performance to be over the top and memorable. Like, we want it to be, you see us once and you can't stop thinking about those 4 crazy dudes and covered in blood.
You're checking the feed for the next time we're going to be in your town.
Exactly.
I think I kind of speak for the rest of the guys when I say that, just even in my experience of going to shows and going out of state to see shows, if you go to a show and you're really engaged from the start, you've got enough captivation to really feel like, hey, I'm here, this is a spectacle, and this is really cool. I think everybody could agree that, if we can leave somebody with that impression and be like, hey, I came and saw a show,
Yeah, definitely.
I got my money's worth.
This was a show.
Yeah,
This was a show.
It
theatrical.
wasn't just
we-
you guys busking on stage. This was a show.
Yeah.
We take our performances extremely seriously.
I must say, out of all the bands I work with, you guys are definitely one of the most theatrical bands.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
Summer
you.
Circle as well. You
Yeah.
you guys,
Love
you,
Summer
you,
Circle.
you and Summer Circle are kind of, to me, in the same theatrical realm. They're obviously different music than you all are.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, you guys still have that same theatrical thing going on. And I don't really know many other bands that are pulling off hardcore theatrics.
To be fair, it's kind of
You have to have
As
a lot
we-
of confidence to do it.
and money as you run
Yep.
into things things
Yeah.
can start just looking real cheap real easily.
Yeah,
Right.
you gotta.
And all 4 members have to be in on it, or it just
Yeah.
looks.
You can't have a
goofy.
weak
How'd you
leg
find
of the
2
table.
new members that, I mean, these guys are dudes.
We wouldn't take anyone who wouldn't do theatrics.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
we
a
hit
deal
people up and they're
breaker.
like, do I gotta wear that costume? And we're like, yeah.
I was kind of that at first, but it was more just like I was worried I would have to do
We
the same
reeled
thing
you back
over
in.
and
No.
over. But I
Sean-
discovered what it was like, and then I was like, holy cow, this is what I've been into, because I'm from the new metal, the Marilyn Manson, the Slipknot. I love all that stuff.
Sean was already doing like corpse paint and the project he was in recently, so it's like, okay, he's clearly down for it. Let's see if we can get him
Absolutely.
on board. Austin, he said, wasn't super enthused about it, and then he came to a practice and we all played it. He was like, okay, cool, that's.
And I saw how much. Well, Sean wasn't there my first practice, so I can't say that about him for that practice. But I saw how much heart these 2 had, and that they weren't just dicking around, for lack of a better phrase. So it was like, okay,
Right.
let's come back.
And then
Right.
if you ever feel like, definitely the first time like going up there, it's easy to be nervous because it's like not many people are doing it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the crowd reaction to it, like
You're gonna have
they
some
love
balls,
it.
man. Straight up.
Like when the crowd loves it, it makes it 10 times easier to love it more.
People are
I
always.
think people get into it more if you guys are up there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like really performing and looking like the parts.
Yeah.
that
If
are
we're
raw.
into it, the crowd instantly gets into
it
it.
feeds off like each other's
And-
energy.
I gotta ask, do you guys have like stage names?
Yes.
What are they?
The
I am the other.
Lord Samick.
Lord Lithranax.
And Lord Morningstar.
Okay, y'all put Lord before your name, so I'm Lord Other. There you go. I
The
know
other.
we're gonna.
No, I'm Lord. I'm Lord.
Oh,
The other one.
And all of
oh,
us,
Lord.
all of us are characters within the world that we're building in our music. We're the warlords of the Blood Realm, and we all like reign over a corner of the Blood Realm. And then our characters in the story, as we've told so far, haven't come into play yet. We're telling like a building world. So the last release was, bringing the Blood Realm into existence. What we're working on now is like building up to the next album. So we're
Expanding
talking
the-
about the artifacts of destruction. Each song is about an artifact that is
Is
like a
like
key.
wielded by a
Yeah.
powerful member of sort of the blood pantheon. And so, without going on a whole tirade about the lore, basically we've went into the creation of the Blood Realm, the first album, and how it all came to be, and now we're sort of drifting towards how do our characters tie into it? Where did the warlords themselves come from? And both this EP and this second album will be leading up towards that, and all the key players will be
I
in
just
their
want to see all of
places.
you all fist fight each other. That's it.
Really? Right now? All right, let's go.
Maybe in a behind the scenes music video.
I call Corey as my tag team partner.
Bro, you're like a foot taller than me on your
Okay,
own.
well,
What the hell?
maybe if you like stand on Sean's shoulders, you
Oh,
can
I see how it is. I see how it
make
is.
like a
So obviously,
man mech.
obviously Sean was friends with you guys prior. Was Austin friends with you guys prior? Or did you just find this guy?
Well, I
No,
did
I was
have
kinda
to
like,
chase
who
him
the
down
fuck
for
is
2
this
weeks.
We kind of just put feelers out onto the social medias, like, hey, we're looking for a guitarist who's into this type
And you
of
guys have
music.
been through a lot with members changing. I mean, like I've been here for what 2.5 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
The business has with you guys, and like you guys have had quite a few changes through time.
We
It's like
are
the Power Rangers.
we are doing something that is a lot different than
Yeah,
than
I
most
agree.
people. So like if we were just doing like death metal, I think it wouldn't have been so difficult to find people who are on board. But then you have to find people who are into the art aspect as much as they are to the music aspect, and it's a whole thing. Like it takes up a lot of like mental energy to like have to design your attire, find the pieces for it. Like we modify all of our own stuff.
And another, oh, I'm sorry to
Go
cut you
ahead.
off. Another thing is like, we're all very ambitious, and of course we like take this seriously, and we want to see Blood Butcher be like a household name eventually one day. So it's like we kind of have to find people who have that similar professional mindset, and people who just basically want to do more than just like play an instrument and smoke pot in a garage. Like
Some people
we
do
need,
it
we
for
need
fun.
like businessmen as well as musicians and
Yeah.
artists. So it's like it's got to be like a perfect storm of an individual.
Right.
I
Because
live in, sorry.
nothing wrong with doing the music for fun, but we are looking for the more serious. So that's why
Right.
I've had a lot of friction with people.
Well,
in the past.
after the show with Tello, I was just like, I think these guys can go.
Thank
I
you.
was just like, yo, they're cooking. They're
Cooking hard.
We hope
Cooking
you keep
hard.
going.
Just keep letting us cook. We'll make
Yeah.
you a meal.
Yeah, if you're not into what we're doing right now, check back in a year because we amp it up every year.
Oh,
And
for
we
sure,
we
for
love
sure.
to experiment. So like one thing I would personally like to see from Blood Butcher is I'd like to see us kind of dip our toes into a little bit of everything, both visually and musically, because I want there to be something for everyone in Blood Butcher. I have a friend actually who's just one of my nerdy buddies. We're like into Star Wars and Star Trek and all that kind of shit, and like he does not like death metal at all. And he comes out to like multiples of our shows just for the performance. Like he just loves like how into it we get, and he finds it entertaining. So it's like if you're not into the performance, hopefully you like the music. If you don't like the music, you can at least be entertained by the live performance or maybe
Right.
our lore and stuff like that.
I've had several normie friends come out to normie friends come out to shows and be like, we didn't care for the music, but oh my god, that
Yeah.
was so entertaining.
Right.
Something
Eric-
for everyone.
Exactly. So what's your next shows coming up?
Right now, next week, I think the 24th of June will be in Chattanooga. It's a punk hardcore show at Mad Night Brewing. And then after that, July... What do we have in July?
Is it 15th in Greenville, Tennessee?
Yeah, we'll be in Greenville. Vampire Ball.
The Hyperion Grill with Halo Scar, Sick Beyond, and Wise Blood.
You got to get a band like Blood Butcher and a vampire show.
Right, you got to.
And then after that, we'll be in Indiana again for that goth metal night.
Nice.
And then on October 14th, we've got a festival on...
Nope, October 13th.
Friday, October 13th with First Jason at
Haunted Attraction,
Lawndale, North
3-day
Carolina.
festival.
Also, shout out to the Casket Creatures from Atlanta.
Nice.
We're also on that
Fantastic.
bill. Love those guys.
Fantastic. Sweet.
Then
We stay busy.
we're making moves with people trying to set up a tour.
Yep.
But nothing
Nothing
set in
concrete
stone
yet.
yet. But we're
But it will be.
baking. We're baking and cooking.
Bacon and cooking.
Yes, sir.
Shake and bake, right?
Whatever it
Shake
takes.
and bake.
Oh, shake and bake.
If you really want
We
to see me
definitely-
bake and shake, come to one of our shows.
We definitely don't like to make moves prematurely as far as like recording and tour and stuff like that. So I feel like a lot of times from an outside perspective, it might seem like Blood Butcher isn't doing a lot or is doing nothing at all, but we're always scheming about our next big move, the next big advance to take the band to the next level. And I think I speak for everyone when I say this. So I'd love to see Blood Butcher go on like a 1 week or 2 week long run tour
Gotta
just
get
around
that
the
numbers
country.
higher.
Yeah.
I'm down for like a month, honestly. But
I
that might
don't
be a
know
little
about that.
ambitious.
Too fast,
for
too
now.
quick.
Yeah, I was just saying, premature move now.
Yeah, but in the far
Yeah.
future, that's what we want to work our way up to. Is just boom, 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 bunch of stuff.
Crushing it out all the time.
I think as far as everyone's concerned, we all share that mentality of just having a tenacious, point of view and trying to gauge enough foresight with each move that we're making, whether it be theatrically or musically, business minded, whatever that might be. I think everybody kind of shares the same mode of like, just we are where we're at. We're going to use the resources we have right now, and we're going to amp it up to have a strategy to get to the next point. And so
I couldn't have said it better myself.
that tenacity, I think, is what really drew me in the first place. Just kind of taking a risk, and you're already part of something. That's cool, and you kind of know how to do that thing, and then just kind of taking a jump, and then turns out it was like one of the best decisions I ever made. So happy to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
And same with you too. I mean, I think you guys are pushing it, so I appreciate you guys helping with these guys to help them push even further. I mean, they're dedicated. They have been from the start since I met them. I was like, man, these guys are wild.
Thank you.
After years, I'm just like, okay, you know what? They're serious though. It's no joke. It is what it is. So, let's see here. You have a new single that you guys are gonna be working on.
Yes.
That'll be
Yes.
releasing
Mind Eater.
first.
Mind Eater.
Mind Eater.
It will be on the live session
It'll be on the
coming
live
out.
session. Fantastic. And that's what this interview would be attached to. And you can go catch that song in just a few minutes. Actually, if you scroll back, it'll be in the mix. Yeah, scroll back.
I didn't know it was behind us. We're in the past. My bad.
Oh, no big deal. So last time, where can people find Blood Butcher?
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, TikTok a little bit, but mostly those places.
We're not under Blood Butcher on TikTok though. It's just
that's our personal
individual
accounts,
things.
but we're just Blood Butcher stuff.
We do spread all kinds of Blood Butcher information on ours. What's yours again?
Samick Blood Butcher.
Mine is Swiss_fleas. We are always posting
Swiss
little behind the
fleas.
things. Yeah, Swiss
All
fleas.
right, fair enough.
I like it.
You fit right in, man. You fit right in. I gotta ask one question, and then we'll be out of here. What do your parents think?
My mom loves it. My mom's fucking
I think
awesome.
I've met your mom a few times at the other shows.
What? Oh no, you might have met someone else's. My
No,
mom lives
someone
out of
My
state.
mom,
Never mind.
not super into it, but she's very supportive.
Okay.
And then about the same for my dad.
Okay.
My mom's been to like 3 Blood Butcher shows. She's bought
Maybe-
tons of
maybe it
merch.
was
She
your mom
loves
that
it.
I-
James
One
out
of
here
our
meeting moms, man.
Hey,
Calm down, though.
His parents are super cool.
maybe it was your mom at the talent show.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so
my
I
dad
met her.
was as well, and he was more into like the old school punk and some older metal. He doesn't care for death metal that much, but he came and he was like, guys, I gotta say that was some of the coolest stuff I've seen in a long time. Even to our singer, who he doesn't like growls, but he was like, your singer.
Nice.
It was really cool.
What do your parents say?
Well, my mom's in the loop. She has agreed to buy a T-shirt at some point, so we'll see what happens there. Shout out, Mom. You the best. My dad, I think he's aware of the project. I couldn't tell you yes or no, but that's okay either way. So it's all good.
Fantastic.
Future fans.
Future fans. If you want to catch these guys, look them up. There's their band name is Blood Butcher. You can't miss them. They're at a bunch of different shows that you can catch. Like I said, hit them up on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everything. Spotify, help their streams go up. If you want to book them, you can contact ProMotion directly, or you can contact Corey from Blood Butcher. Or hit up the Blood Butcher page. He will respond to you. Make sure that you tune in to all the ProMotion live sessions. Make sure you click the little subscribe button down below, and make sure you follow them. They have something really cool to show the world.
Do it!
I agree, do it. And also, they have a lot of new content coming out, so keep them in the loop.
Keep those eyes
We
peeled.
keep it interesting.
They do keep it interesting. You can promise that. And we'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching.
No!